Apologies for double sound. That'll be dealt with in just a second. Okay. This has been giving me quite a headache. Because for some reason, the drivers for my graphics card went kaput, and so I had to fix all of that to be able to stream. Welcome. It's been a while. But I happen to know this is a rather long game, so I'm going to keep this brief. This game is called Secret Little Haven. It is an accurate, or somewhat accurate recreation of late 90s IRC chats, which I'll be the first to admit is a little before my time. Like, yeah, sure, I was using a computer in 99, but I was using it to go to, like, nick.com or cartoonnetwork.com to play Flash games, or I was using it to play a Tonka game on PC, like a PC game, a Tonka game, a Barbie point-and-click adventure, and when I was feeling really spicy, Sonic R. And also, this deals with trans people as a subject matter in a much more honest, direct way. So, let's get started. I love that you can even hear the little that noise computers just made back in the day. So this is going to be a lot of reading. And you're going to see that I'm going to have to read quickly. Alex, go look at PGF fans. Jenny updated it with Season 2 info. Alex, are you online? Something really cool happened. Sam. Oh, hush your face, dork. Okay, seriously, what's up? Pretty Guardians Love Force movie happening. Showing in America in a week. Ah! Oh my god, wait, what? How, who, what? I know, right? I hadn't heard anything about a movie until just now. Oh my god, wait, does that mean they're gonna finish up Hikari's story? Oh, or maybe like Moriko gets together with Hana. Ooh. Or like any plotline with Moriko, TBH, I just want her to be happy. Wait, what if they give us a new Guardian? Guardian. Sammy, I couldn't take that excitement, my poor heart. Well, calm down, dude. Me. With that face in the pink text box, it kind of looks like a really long ditto. You may be right about the new Guardian, though. Kid 5, please give us Guardian Waffle. Give the fans what we deserve. XD. Stay strong, comrade, for Guardian Waffle will be canon someday. I sure hope they don't waffle on that choice. I'm gonna slap you now, Alex. Anyway. The person who found the movie info has some other stuff they think they know about the plot. Oh. And the coolest thing is... Go on. They say Minori is going to be the new Guardian. Ho, ho, ho! Guardian. Does that mean he... Yeah, isn't that the coolest thing? That's okay. That's a thing he can do. Apparently, yeah. I'm really happy for him if that's true. Can you imagine what that would look like? I mean, the Love Force had always looked after him in the past. And he'd always said he'd wanted to be a part of the team. So I assume that his heart will do the same initial flourish thing. If the rumor is true, I assume the Love Force would gladly welcome Minori on. That sounds really nice. sometimes there's this pause after you submit an option. You know, like they're actually thinking and typing. Anyway, it is nice, isn't it? Lol, if Minori can be a guardian, anyone can, right? It'd be pretty easy for someone like me to be a guardian in that universe, haha. Ah yes, the simple haha, the precursor to... what is it, forehead? It's forehead, right? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, I don't mean like that in a weird way or anything. Like, I'm just saying, like, Moriko is a super cool lady, and it'd be nice to be like her, like the stupid keyboard is busted, lol. I can't think right tonight. But, like, you get what I mean about how the characters are role models and stuff? This is some real talent in the writing, conveying a hushed tone in text boxes that the player has control over. By having the player put in several text boxes at once, it conveys the feeling of typing really fast, without letting the other person respond. And that real, you type something and then you read it back in your head and you go, oh no, and you type something else to correct it, even if it was what you meant, you just didn't mean to say it, if you understand. Alex, I need you to cool your jets for a sec, okay? Sorry, but you get what I mean, right? Alex? I certainly get what you mean. Anyway, so, since when does a show like PGLF get a theater release, am I right? Hey, I'm not complaining. But, like, this is a special case, right? I don't know. Maybe we're just not paying attention when they do. Maybe I just don't know it when I see it. Also, I should probably ask around at the theaters in my town, too. Geez, how do you even find out something like that? My local theater actually has a website now. Which is weird because it's a total ancient dive of a joint in every other way. The rats have taken over the popcorn machine. Please send reinforcements. XD. Also, whoa, theaters can have websites now? I mean, like, anything can have a website, right? So here's how this is going to get real chaotic. We have multiple people on our list. Hey, Andy. Still a new concept for me. So are you coming, or are you just sitting on your ass at home again? I don't remember caring much about it. How? Just like, it feels weird. Is everyone gonna have a homepage in the new millennium? I know. Are you feeling okay? I know you're talking with the folks at school is rough on you, but you at least gotta try. You think so? It always felt like it was just a few of us, I guess. I'm glad, though. Other people are finding the internet now, and that's rad and stuff, and everyone deserves to share it. Besides, GH Forums isn't going anywhere, IMO. Anyway, movie thing. Well, like, yeah, I guess. I'm just worried about you. You seem out of it the past year or 3. I guess I feel kind of stuck right now. Maybe check PGF fans to see if they picked up on the story. There might be a link to the movies listed. Aye, a good idea. And that's really weird for you, man. Like, remember back in elementary? You see what I mean? This is gonna get a little tough to follow. When we tried to swing over the playground fence and make a break for it to hang at the mall, if you find a place and time, just mark it down in your computer's calendar. That way you won't forget if something else comes up. Okay, so first go and look up the theater website. I'll wait till you're there. Then Miss Urzahing... You know that meme of, I think it's John Adams, looking at a paper? I'm looking at it really close. Found our escape route map and snitched on us. And we got a week of suspension, XD. Fuck, my dad lost it when that happened. Alright, so now I need to open up the browser. And if you think that was bad, you don't want to know what my old man did. But I want that Alex back. The one that's angry and pumped and ready for trouble whenever it's needed. And I want you to have fun again. Hey folks, sorry for the lack of updates recently. Webmaster Jenny has been super busy with school and stuff, so you're good forum friend NekoChan500 is here to save the day. And I want to have fun again. Besides, I get if you don't want to go to the game, but I'm sure no one at our school really cares about the team. I hate that most of the kids there, but at least I gotta seem like I don't. They're all a bunch of pricks anyway. Okay, but seriously, big news today, so drum roll, please. We heard from the other fans over at Guardian Force that there's gonna be a PGLS movie! Pricks don't even talk to me after I do all this shit to look cool. Still, though, watching a game is just something fun to do to waste time and shit. I know, right? We're getting a big screen adventure with the Love Force. And even better, it's coming this weekend. How come we never hear about this stuff until it's right about to happen? So you come into the game, a game with two shitty no-name teams that we're gonna watch anyway? I don't know, I've got a ton of homework and stuff. The homework. Anyway, thankfully fans have gotten together to make a page that'll direct you to the nearest theater near you that has a website, internet channel, and is showing a movie. I linked it below, but thanks goes to our radical friends and fans. We have a new person talking to us. Laguna. Come on, man, you need to get out more. Like I said, this ain't the Alex I know. Search peach cobbler recipe, spurge kerbal recipe. You're always turning me down and just sitting on your ass in front of your computer. Peach! Maybe if you try out sports, you'll feel more like the rest of the guys. What makes you think I'd like that? Shit, I'm really sorry, Alex. Anyway, are you gonna see it? I sure know I am. Feel free to chit-chat on the forums about it as we get psyched for Saturday night. I'm just trying to get my auntie to figure out the internet. She's, not getting it yet. Peach. Jeez, bro, why are you being like that? Maybe if you don't want to do basketball, maybe join me and Dad at the shooting range. He got a new rifle and we're psyched to test it out on the targets. Yep, Auntie wanted to do some cooking tonight, so I'm helping out a bit. I'll skip the game if you want in on this. I've been itching to try out this thing, so I'm fine with skipping the game. Okay. No. Anyway, I've told you before, I really don't like guns as much as you, or really at all. They're scary and dangerous, and to be honest, it's kind of creepy how you've been so into them lately. So yeah, that's a big no on that one, Andy. How's it hanging on your end, friendo? Just trying to get out of something my friend is dragging me to. Alright, sorry, I'll back off from that. It ain't even anything that'd make you more social, so I shouldn't have brought it up. Also, wait, you really think it's creepy? You don't want to go to this thing? What's up with the thing? The thing is dumb and I'm not too jazzed about it. Ain't it normal for guys to like this stuff? But like, whatever, no sense doing it if you don't wanna. It wouldn't help. Sorry, man. You do stuff IRL that you like too, right? I mean, yeah, just not stuff like sports or guns or whatever. May the warmth of love guide you, Guardians. Oh yeah, it's hella obnoxious when guys do that dude bro stuff, to be honest. But seriously, I love having IRL friends and I want to make more. I just don't like this stuff specifically. But the game's still on though, right? This Saturday at 5 p.m.? What do you want to do instead? Oh, I want to go see the PGLF movie. Oh my gosh, I am so hyped. Just mark it down on your calendar. I'll just chill till you're done. I know, holy shit. So, documents, butts. Butts. It's gonna be so goddamn cool. Can you imagine how everyone on the forums is gonna react to it after they see it? Fuck, I'm just so excited for that as the actual movie. I don't care if we barely know anything about it. I'm hella hyped. Oh my god, yes. Inject PGLF straight into my veins. Let's see here. Applications, friendly reminder, doll, atelier, Joan writer, kitty friend. Oh yeah, totally different note before I forget. How's it going with that one fanfic thing you started? I know you brought it up on the forums, but I don't know how much of it you wrote. Oh, nope, not much progress. No way, not even a chapter. You sure? That's a shame. I was kind of hoping to hear about it. Whatever. Upcoming events. Use the file new button in the system part of the top screen to create a new event. File new event. folks on PGF fans will totally be all over it too, especially Jenny. She actually loves that shit. Speaking of Jenny, did she ever get back to you? No, not yet, but I did send her a friend request. Are you sure she'll be okay with letting me talk to her? All set, bro? It's in there. Saturday at 5 p.m. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know which day is which. Today's Wednesday, 5/12. May 15. Football. Okay, can't wait to see you, bud. Meh. Mnet and even the man's now way. Look at no worries, friend. Jenny's super cool. She'll definitely want to talk to folks from the forums. But she's like an admin, though. Anyway, are you gonna see it? I sure know I am. Feel free to chit-chat on the forums about it as we get psyched for Saturday night. I got the date wrong. Okay, trust she's just a cool girl online. Cool your jets. Trust me, she's rad, and she'll think you're rad. How do you know for sure? Like, do you know her well personally or something? Obviously, there's conflict. These two happen at the same time. You gotta make a choice, right? Jenny and I became best buds when we started college. You know the admin yourself? Did you find it all right? Found it. Also, could you stop calling her admin? It's kind of weird. Sorry, I'll chill. Sweet, now you just gotta make an event in your reminders so you won't forget. And I'll just wait till you're done making the event. I think I've already done it. But yeah, we met when she needed some help with the digital design assignment, whatever. The poor girl barely knew how to use the internet back then. Okay. One time I was needed to upload an image to the website, and I shit you not, she literally just grabbed a fucking scanner and held it up to the screen when the other picture was up. How the heck did she think that'd work out? Right, it's May 16th. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh no, it is 15. Alright. Yeah, 15. Fucked if I know, but I totally lost it at the time. Thankfully, she's a quick learner and is way better now. By the way, sends her a quick message letting her know you're online. Thank you. So you're pretty good with computers then, huh? Now here we go. Excuse me, you're Alex in Wonderland from the forums, right? Hell to the yes, friendo. Okay. I'm always looking for cool ways to break the tech stuff. The one who helped defuse the whole situation with Heavily Guardian earlier? I'm learning how to do the Sanctuary OS terminal and do some coding. I really want to learn how to hack and shit like that. I did respond to the right person, right? Jenny, yeah, it's me from PG Fans. I said it right this time. A bunch of my friends make applications themselves, which is so fucking rad. Want to see one? Ooh, what is it? Okay, nice to meet you, Alex. So, once again, thank you. I wasn't sure what to say, but I assumed this would be a better place to say it, so... Can't believe I'm talking with the forum admin. Oh, I don't mean like that's all you do or anything. It's just everyone looks up to you on the forums and you're just cool and stuff. And she made this cute adaptation of a game she got on a keychain, and it's hella good too. Link? Let me know what you think, and I'll tell her. Actually, if you manage to beat my high score in the workout minigame, oh my goodness, are you okay over there? Oh, I'm sorry for being weird just now. 40 reps, no breaks. Oh gosh, this is so cool. Now I want to meet your friends too. They sound cool. Hey internet, what's up? This is gonna sound like kinda out of nowhere, but I made a game in my spare time after our school started teaching some programming stuff. Of course, it's based off of It's hella broken, so still don't expect much. It's free anyway, you moochers. If you want to download it, the link's right there. It's small, so it shouldn't be an issue, even for dial-up folks. Have at it. Download my game, nerd. Grabbing stuff from shelves, getting out down the stairs, or using the computer, I guess. Probably sounds like an ingrate. I probably sound like an ingrate. For real though, living with her has been way better. No, it's fine. I was just caught off guard for a moment. Am I really that well regarded though? All I did was make the website after all. I sure think you're rad. It takes time to adjust. A lot of time. I don't think the download started. There we go. I don't know how much time, to be honest. Is she nice at least? Well, I sure do say that it's fun to know I have a fan. I'm delighted that people are liking the site, too. Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, like... Egg friend. Still, though. Oh, my God. Fullness, happiness. To be honest, after what happened with Heavenly Guardian, I was starting to worry that people didn't like the forums. Heavenly had their own issues, so don't worry about that. And we're doing way better now, to be honest. Besides, we're all kind of here for each other. I know the forums have helped me a bunch. Like, you have no idea how nice it was to find this site and these people. And it feels like I'm on the clock to do it, too, you know? And I don't know if I can totally trust her with everything yet. You want to talk about it? Nah, I'm good for now. I'm just a rambling idiot, lol. Eh? Really? I'm making a difference for you then? For sure! A lot of folks are nicer than my IRL friends. Anyway, I gotta go now. Auntie needs help making peach cobbler. Later, friendo. Logged out. I see. Regardless, it's wonderful to hear that the forum is important to you too. To be honest, I made the site with fans like you in mind. Fans like me? I mean that I love to see young girls like you finding community in their interests. Yeah, for sure. It's just so rare to see feminine media that doesn't talk down to us girls, isn't it? I made PG fans because I believe in that. Well, also because I originally submitted as an assignment from my college graphic design class, but still. And I'm really glad when other people can enjoy it too. Made for girls, like us girls, yeah. Well, yes, girls. You feeling alright? Girls! I mean, never better, actually. Okay, then. It's just that you seem a little A little. Never mind. I'm just overthinking things, like I always do. As I said, I'm really glad the PG fans is important to you. Girls should be able to enjoy the shows they like, besides. It's not like anyone is coming to stop you, right? Alexander, I need to speak with you. I contacted your teachers today. They told me that you did not show up for your tutoring session. Professor DeVries sat there for half an hour waiting for you. Why are you doing this to me, Alexander? I work hard to offer you many opportunities to get ahead, and you always just waste them. I was hoping this time would be different, but the same thing keeps happening. You're hurting me, son. I'm so sorry, Dad. It must have slipped my mind. Slipped your mind. I checked your calendar myself. This was the only thing on your agenda for today. How on earth did you forget something this important? Do you have any idea how hard I have worked to get you here? How much it meant to me? You should know that I still have hope in you, Alexander. I will not let my son fall behind like the others. You continue to make me waste my precious time to make sure you do not fall behind. Every moment you take from me is a moment you could have not used to live up to your potential. I hope you realize this, Alexander, but in spite of this, I know you will not. This is just the boarding school incident all over again. Don't you dare bring that up. I'm glad you're at least admitting that you were too childish to handle that responsibly. What? That's not what I said at all. What are you talking about? Go look what you wrote. That's exactly what you said. It was all my fault. I'm sorry, Dad. I can see it right there, son. Don't lie to me about things I can just look at and see for myself. I'm sorry, Dad. You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Good. I'm glad you're starting to calm down a bit. Just always know that I do this because I love you and I want you to succeed in life. I'm concerned for you and I love you, Alexander. Also, do something about that wallpaper and avatar image of yours. If anyone were to see those, they would start getting the wrong idea about you. Neither of us want anyone thinking that. And please stop spending so much time online. You know you can't trust anyone you meet there. I'll be heading home from work in a minute. Maybe we can go over Professor Urus's notes on our own tonight. He faxed me them a moment ago. Either way, you will stay home this Saturday night so we can review what else you might be missing. You will not be going anywhere this weekend, I assure you. But I wanted to see a movie. Are you out of your mind? Absolutely not. You're in no position to try to argue for this. You don't need to see any movie. You need to study chemistry. Enough of this nonsense. Get your book set up on the kitchen table and start reading immediately when I return. Be ready for me, Alexander. You went offline for a moment. Did someone in your house try to make a call? I'll be okay. It's just some stuff I had to deal with. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm okay. Alright, if you say so. Anyway then, I'm just writing up a new piece for PG fans right now. Cuddle Guardian did a news post about the movie, but I wanted to write one about the new episode, too. Speaking of which, what do you think of the movie? I'm gonna try and see if I can make it to the screening. I hope I can go. I'll have to be careful going. I don't have a car and my parents don't let me go out much. I hope you're able to make it then. I know the community is getting very excited about it. Eh? Which of course includes myself. Did you hear the rumor about Minori? Gosh, yes, I really want that to happen. Minori turning into a guardian seems like the coolest thing. I'm thinking about how he might do it and all the ways it could happen and stuff, and just like, it's gonna be really rad. I'm really excited about it. Pretty Guardian's Love Force is an animated TV show first aired in November 1996 by Hokusai Animation and released on American television 6 months later on Kid 5 Network. My roommate doesn't seem to appreciate my constant fangirling, but I pay more rent so she has to put up with it. The show stars a team of teenage girls, each granted magical powers by a relic known as the Dimensional Wand, allowing the girls to transform into the Pretty Guardians to fight demons. Every time she starts singing to her theme videos, I put in a tape of PGLF's theme in my TV and start singing to that. Why, yes, I am well aware that I'm petty. The demons were released onto Earth by a temporal rift connecting the demonic realm and the mortal realm, and 100 of them must be sealed back inside their own realm before the rift can close forever. It was very nice speaking with you, little Miss Alex. Anyway, I should get back to writing this news post so I can have time to finish my project work. I really appreciate it. The Love Force themselves all live around Sapporo, Japan. They are only one of the countless groups of guardians all across the universe, and they represent the protection of all of Earth from demon attacks. We should definitely chat again sometime, and of course we'll see each other on the forums. For sure, I'm gonna log out in a little bit, so we'll chat later. My dad's coming home soon, and yeah, I better finish up and log out now, huh? The headquarters of all the Guardians not stationed on planets and teams is the Galaxy Gate Castle, a massive ornate building that spans a large portion of the planet on which it's based. And that's day one. So there's a lot to talk about. The pacing, which is extremely frantic, but with some pauses here and there, where the person on the other end is thinking. Like, particularly when Jenny was like, maybe I'm overthinking things, like I usually do. There's the fact that Jenny is probably one of, if not the first person in Alex's life to call her a girl. If it's not, abundantly obvious, that's something that she hasn't had much of. So now she has this dichotomy, right? Her dad who is clearly, if not abusive, then certainly abrasive, reinforcing over and over again, saying son and Alexander so many times. Never you, always son or Alexander. Well, I mean, sometimes you, but you get the idea. Never you, always son or Alexander. And this person online, who they've never met, she's never met personally, says, well, I'm so glad that this forum provides an opportunity for us girls to talk about female-oriented media that doesn't talk down to us. She's elegant. She's friendly. She's everything that her dad says people online are not. You saw John say something like, you know what, people online, you can't trust any of them. Ready, Mitsuki. Uh-huh. Right, my immortal? You can... Oh, no. Does this look like a thumbs up or like he's flipping you off? Not quite. It's no RuneScape font. So there's obviously a lot to read. And it seems like the game only really advances while we're in Mnet chat. Let's just randomize a bit. She buff. I don't know, let's oh, jeez. Let's get something that's a mood. There you go. Oh, and I can just make my own files. What if I wrote my review script in here? I'll have you know that I do my review scripts in Notepad, and they're atrocious to look at. I don't even save them. Because I'm not terribly concerned with, like, spelling or grammar. I know what I wrote, usually. Oh man, the scrolling is... Oh man, there's so much. Y'all want to see my speed reading? Welcome to Peachy Fan Forums. I'm so glad to welcome you, Alex in Wonderland, to our friendly little forum. I am sure you will have a lovely time meeting new friends who all share the same enthusiasm for our favorite squad of demon-busting magical girls. Just mind the forum rules. No posting copyrighted material, for example, and no hurting other members' feelings in order to get a reaction out of them. PG Fans is a place for kindness and friendship. May the warmth of love guide you. Sincerely, Jennifer Otadufan, 81 Taylor, site admin. Dear son, your chemistry tutor, Dr. DeVry, will be meeting you at the new Edmonds Library next to your school at 4 p.m. today, and the appointment will be recurring twice per week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Be there at least 1 hour. What time is it now? Be there at least an hour early so that you can look over the assigned reading in the textbook you were provided. Do not let me down again, Alexander. I'll be in regular contact with Dr. DeVry to ensure that you do not embarrass me at these appointments with your behavior. Regards, Jonathan Cole, Disease Control Research Department Manager, Medicorp Inc. Hello and welcome to another issue of our new e-newsletter, The New Ed Word. This week, we're happy to report that our football team, the New Edmonds Fighting Eds, will be going to the state finals. After an incredible season led by our new coach, Randy, we're all rooting for the Eds to keep up their winning streak through the finals. Sadly, our basketball team lost again in the Northwich Pioneers last week, after what can only be described as an opposite streak of luck granted to our football team. The basketball team has struggled to find its footing in the past few years, and we're all rooting for them to turn things around next season. In other news, it is the history professor Gregory Potter's birthday today. Everyone be sure to send him your warm regards for his years of service to New Edmonds High. Until next time, the New Edward staff. Get top deals on prescriptions, former IFP from Lure Feed Dealsers today. Reply with credit info number 2. Get big savings. Money deals on Accutane, Concertas, Spironolactone, Estradiol, Ibuprofen, and more today. I know these two, Spira and Estradiol, are hormone replacement therapy, right? HRT? Yeah, hormone replacement therapy drugs for estrogen. I don't know what these first two are, and obviously ibuprofen at the end there is just a generic painkiller. Dear son, I would like to remind you once again that tryouts for the baseball team are on April 28th. I expect you not slack off like last time. I'm counting on you to be out there and not disappoint me. I'm not asking you to do this to sound mean. I care deeply about your future. Regards, Jonathan Cole, Disease Control Research Department Manager, Medicorp Inc. Hey Alex in Wonderland, I just wanted to send you an email asking when you might be done with your fanfic Finding the Warmth, since I'm really excited to read the next chapter. I totally heart how you wrote Hes Me as all shy and stuff when she confessed her feelings to Hotadu before school. It was so cute. I admire Hes Me a whole lot, but I never thought about pairing those two together. I guess out of any of the pretty guardians, they would go pretty well as a pair. Anyway, let me know when you're done with the 3rd chapter. I can't wait. Best wishes, Pixel. Hey, Mr. Potter. Sorry the homework I turned in via email at midnight a few days ago got corrupted and stuff. Would you want me to just go ahead and redo the whole thing? Thanks, Alex. Oh boy. Yeah, set this to 15. Saturday, right? Like Friday 14th, Saturday 15th. $1,100 words. Bring it on. Finding the Warmth, the Pretty Guardians Love Force fanfic by Alex in Wonderland. Chapter 1. Hes Me could only lay. Hes Me could only lay on the roof, staring up passively at the few stars still visible over Sapporo's district light. Hes Me could only lay and think about how close to the forest demon came to finishing up the Love Force today. Hes Me could only lay, weighted down by the guilt that she was powerless to stop it. Hes Me could only lay. The demon had pinned her against the tree effortlessly. Every one of her water and ice attacks getting absorbed into the wretched thing's leafy torso. She had no control. She was powerless, just like in the rest of her life. It ended up being Hotodu who finally exorcised the demon, not her. Hotodu burnt it to a crisp without a second thought. She didn't have a plan. She just rushed in and did it. Why is she the only one who can get away with that sort of thing? Why can she do anything she sets out to, but Izumi could only lay and think about what this all meant. She reasoned that she should talk to Hotaru tomorrow about what happened. Clear the air, make sure it doesn't look like she just flubbed a major deep. I don't know. Oh. Clear the air, demon battle. Pretended that nothing was wrong. That's the responsible thing to do. Besides, how could she face Hotaru again if she just kept lagging behind the other guardians? This needed to be done if she were to have any hope of improving things. She couldn't bear the thought of not being able to talk to Hotaru again. The chill fell over the town as the nighttime marched on. Frosty fog sapped the warmth out of the few remaining pedestrians still out at this hour as they scurried into their warm homes. But Izumi did not shiver or fidget. The Frost Maiden merely could only find the concentration to look up to the stars as she drifted off to sleep in the comfort of being cold. Any reasonable person would head inside, but Izumi could only lay. Chapter 2 Dancing. The Kusai High School bell rang crisp in the morning air as the students start off their new day. Izumi stared out the window from her homeroom desk, pondering her upcoming chat with Hotaru. Hotaru was always so friendly to her, so surely she didn't have anything to worry about, right? Even if she was often blunt and crass, she always seemed like she genuinely liked being around here, so she shouldn't be fussing about this, right? Then why in the galaxy was she getting so flustered? Oh no, here she comes. Hotaru stumbled in, still clearly woozy from expending so much soul fire at the demon fight yesterday, but her face still bore that good old Hotaru smirk, the one that makes you absolutely certain that she could still burst into a hot-headed enthusiasm at any moment if the situation called for it. Hotaru noticed Izumi sitting by her lonesome, over near the window as her eyes lit up. Well, no, getting out of this now, I suppose. Hey there, Zumi, how you feeling, girl? I'm sure you're still wiped after that party last night, right? Yeah, party, no demons here. Hotaru chirped with a goofy grin on her face. Hotaru, may we talk about that, party soon? There's something about it which has been troubling me. The hot head's grin morphed into a puzzled expression. Sure? You want to do this outside? Hotaru, class begins in 5 minutes. We don't have nearly enough time. Okay, so now what? Izumi paused, glancing away from her friend. Just last night at the party, I feel as if I wasn't a satisfactory dancer. I feel I let you and everyone else down. I was incapacitated at the punch table and couldn't help anyone while the forest demon continued to attack and nearly eliminated us all. And whoa, wait, we keep it down, Zumi, Hotaru explained, grabbing Izumi's shoulder. I apologize. I just feel as though I'm not a valuable member of the force. Everyone is constantly cleaning up after my mistakes. Maybe I can't dance after all. Maybe I should leave the stage. Zumi, come on, you don't mean that. Hey, you're such a kidder, girl. Izumi sat defeatedly in her desk, unable to bring her silent eyes up to see her friend. Okay, so first thing, stop telling yourself that you're not valuable to the force. You know that's dumb, so cut it out. If it were that simple, I would have done so already, Hotaru. The two girls waited in silence, the weight of the situation bearing down on them. Izumi, when I joined the force, I didn't know what the heck I was getting into. Everyone else, you included, seemed like you knew your stuff, though I didn't have a plan. I just jumped in head first, like what happened at the magma pit. But it worked out, because I trusted my gut. But that's the thing, how does that devil-may-care attitude of yours always work out for you? How am I always the one who plans everything out and still manages to fall apart at the seams? You really think that? That headspace has gotten my butt kicked more times than I care to count. There's nothing to be proud of if you ask me. You say that, but your experiences tell the opposite story. Izumi, I don't think I say this enough, but I really look up to you. I have ever since I saw you first take on that nasty pack of serpent demons. I like the way you think through everything. You're super smart and kind and capable, and you've got a really nice head on your shoulders, and you know, and Hotaru stammered, her cheeks beginning to take on a reddish hue. I guess I'm just saying that the poor hothead was losing her composure as she continued. You're really a good dancer. I wouldn't think of having anyone else as my dance partner. Izumi looked up wide-eyed at the astonishment of her friend. Hotaru, do you really mean that? Do I have to spell it out for you? You're way cooler than you think. And I like being around you. The rambling fiery elemental's face was bright red as her head emitted a trickle of smoke. Izumi stood up calmly from her desk. Dumbledore said calmly. Izumi stood up calmly from her desk, moving around towards Hotaru with the subtle grace of an ocean tide. Thank you, Hotaru. If you feel that way, then I'll always be here to dance with you. Izumi grabbed Hotaru in a sweet embrace. They're still in class. Her cool, soft skin balancing out Hotaru's boiling body. The two girls held each other for some time, enjoying their little moment together. Girls, would you please take your seat? Class started 2 minutes ago, the homeroom teacher remarked in an annoyed tone. Sorry, teacher, the girls recited in unison as they bolted back to their seats in embarrassment. Chapter 3, where do we go from here? Hang on, I got something to add to this. Never mind, I couldn't find my copy of Paradise Lost. It's somewhere else. And this John Milton book doesn't have Apology for Smictimnus, so I don't know, what's the point? What else does it have? Now this is about Milton, that's no fun. So, obviously that fanfic is pulling double duty. Triple duty, really. One, it's establishing sort of the tone of the show that Alex likes, PGLF. Two, it's establishing Alex's, let's say, amateurish writing. The writing found in that fanfic is not as good as the writing found in the game. The writers of the game are better than the character that they wrote, who writes the fanfic. Follow? But the most important thing is the fanfic is a reflection of how Alex feels. Obviously, she imagines herself as... Just a moment. Hes Me. As for who Hope to Do is in her life, maybe we'll find that out later. It doesn't really matter. But she identifies with Hes Me, who plants things, thinks things through tactfully, and then fails anyway. The you can do everything right and still lose sort of thought. In particular, let's see. Hes Me could only lay weighted down by the guilt that she was powerless to stop it. That definitely is a reflection of how Alex feels in regards to her dad. Not only is she powerless, but she feels guilty about the fact that she feels powerless. And this is where John's abuse becomes more obvious. That whole, I'm disappointed in you, over and over again. Making Alex feel guilty about not being what John wants. If ever there could be the instance that he's satisfied, which maybe not. I don't know if black is good or bad. I don't know. Okay. Let's move on. Hey, Alex. Hope your day is going well. Hey, Sammy, what's up? Just a whole bunch of stuff. Are you sure you don't want to talk about it? There are forums. Oh, Lordy, there are forums! I don't really want to talk about it right now. I just feel really out of it today. I promise that's all it is. Trust me, I'm still safe and everything. Did your parents do something dumb again? If your dad made you freak out about money stuff again, I'll fight him for you. Guess who's not wearing pants? Because it isn't me, but I don't know what you're thinking, perp. I said, just please back off for now. Sorry. Hey, I'm not mad or anything. No need to apologize. Alex, you mentioned that you wanted to chat about fanfic stuff. It's easier to talk to who I am, so if you want to add me on Aleppo chat, sorry I'm not on ICQ. My username's the same as it is here on BGFans. Talk to you soon. Sorry, I'm only on MN chat, not Aleppo chat. That works too. I'll just send you a friend request when I've got the time. Looks like I missed something. I really appreciate helping Heavenly Guardian in the venting thread. They've seemed like they've been getting really down lately. I was worried things might get out of hand. If you ever want to talk sometime, my Mnet ID is Jennifer Senpai, Jennifer Senpai, an old ID, I assure you. Just don't press the matter when I'm not in the mood to talk about parents, money, or future plans, okay? Yeah, of course. Want some hugs? Hugs? Hugs. Hugs? Hugs. Hugs. Just check back on May 18th. The guest book should be fixed by then. Thank you for your patience. Webmaster Jenny Hotaru Fan 81. May 18th, huh? Sure. Hush your face, dork. I'll take that as a yes. Oops. So everyone is talking about me and Audie. Hey Alex, up to anything cool tonight? Just wanted to check in. There are already a bunch of posts of people who are speculating about it. Oh, hey, there's even some fan art of it now. Well, let's go check that one out! Fanworks. Rumors about Midori. Hey, it was Laguna. Don't need this. It's in the Fanworks subforum. Midori looks so happy in that last shot. I'm really glad that PGLS show, universe, whatever, would allow this sort of thing. Oh my god, that is so precious and great. I mean, I didn't expect him to change so much. I mean, I'm glad he didn't. I was hoping he would. I mean, so you'd fit better with the Force. I mean, I'm really happy for Midori, and this art is rad. A little worried that Heavenly might have laid into you through private messages after the venting thread thing. Well, they can get real pissy about stuff and sometimes make it real personal. Nah, they didn't harass me or anything. It is. Midori deserves to be happy. His world is nice enough to allow that. I'm glad you like this as much as I do, Alex. Yeah, same. Hey, Sammy, do you think it's, like, weird we really like this? Like, what does that say about us? I don't know if I'm overthinking stuff. Please don't think I'm being weird. It's just been bothering me since yesterday. Hey, nice. Glad it worked out. Just some other stuff bothering me right now. Really now. My dad being a dumbass. Lol. Purple squirrel girl. Wow, this is really sweet. Good work, Laguna. And the new outfit concept looks nice too. Dad's tote suck, to be honest. Not like I need to deal with mine as much as anymore, though. Just try not to think about that, Alex. Trust me. It's easier that way. But, like, I want to think about it. It's on my mind a lot, and it feels nice to think about. How's your how's your old man been a prick lately? I know, so many choices, right? I don't know if you talk about him much. I mean, Alex, just... We've only chatted once or twice, but still, just getting on my case about school and sports and stuff. Keeps pushing me into stuff I don't want to do, like a chemistry tutor for real. I'm not even in chemistry. I'm just trying to save you a lot of headaches. It's easier to just ignore this when it comes up. I don't know about this, Sammy. How the hell why the hell does he keep this up so much, though? He's still angry because I didn't want to go to a boarding school that you sent me to. That place made me hella uncomfortable. I never really wanted to go, so I made a few big mistakes and got kicked out. He never forgave me for it. I mean, like, it's totally my fault for getting kicked out, so I don't want to pin this all on him. Can we please talk about something else? Okay, that's fine. So, like, seeing all this movie fan art has got me thinking maybe I could draw something like this? I don't know, like, your dad sounds like a total fucking tool, to be honest. Also, now you don't know him shit. Wait, you draw? Since when? Excuse me, Sammy, there's a master artist in your midst. You know the Sistine Chapel, the Fona Lisa, all my masterworks. You deserve to be mad if he's not listening to you. Dumb dads can piss off. Are there at least better for you at school than home life? Not really, I don't have a lot of friends IRL. Yeah, that one friend hangs around me a lot, but it's more like he just sort of started following me around, so I don't know if I actually like him. He's just sort of there. He kind of creeps me out a lot sometimes. Regardless, I still think you should give it a shot. I mean, hush your face, dork. Give it a shot. I mean, it's not like... I mean, it's something that you want to make, right? Do it for Guardian Waffle. Guardian Waffle believes in you. Waffle is the hero we need. Your friend sounds like a total fucking tool, to be honest. I don't want to come down hard on everyone you know or anything. Like, I'm sure you know some rad folks IRL. Anyway, don't worry if the drawing is crap. Just make it, regardless. Okay, I'll see how it goes then. But real talk, all these people sound like major pricks. I mean, whatever, I guess. I'm sure it'll be worth it. Wow, it's getting kind of late. I should log off soon. My dad is going to want to use the computer for work. Feeling back. It's all going to work out. Just know that you don't have to listen to whatever your dad tells you. I'm sure it will. Sometimes they'll just demand what they expect out of you without fucking asking you first. Good night, Alex. Locked up. By the way, I was still really inspired and stuff after making this, so I took the outfit design and hacked it into a Doll Atelier clothes pack. The default wardrobe in that app kinda sucks, so try this out and make it look fucking rad. And they'll still ask you to keep talking to them way after they stop giving a shit about your feelings. Hey, speaking of dad stuff, I really wanted to go see the PGLF movie, but my dad's being a butt about it. I want to go, but he won't let me. Ideas? Just fucking go anyway, you know? Like, he gives a shit about what you want. Then again, like, I don't know. Welcome, my dear fellow Guardians. I'm so glad you could stop by our little forum. If you hear you, then you're probably just as much a PGLF fan as I am, so I'm sure we'll get along well. But just to make sure all the forum goers feel safe and get along, we have just a few rules to make sure people should make note of. A Guardian will always try to make the world a kinder place, and I do hope these rules will do the same. I'm not exactly the best. This is pressing. Let's talk about some other stuff. Oh, I looked up stuff and blarg, and what your dad's talking to. I figured out how to do some rad stuff in the computer terminal now. Time to bring that up. Sanctuary OS is under my command. Alright, you were messing with that for a while. Hell yeah, I figured out how to launch stuff. Broke a bunch of stuff figuring it out, but it was worth it. No harassing or bullying other members. The moderators and I will figure this out on a case-by-case basis, but just let me or one of the moderators know and we'll get that sorted out. Even if I crashed the graphics, I could still launch it again with a command, so it's all cool. My aunt doesn't like me crashing the computer all the damn time, though. Try and post topics in their appropriate subform. If we feel your post is too off topic for the forum it's in, then we'll let you know before moving it. But it's worth it, you know? This shit's really exciting, Alex. I mean, hacking stuff, not the breaking stuff. Wait, actually... yeah, the breaking stuff, too. No posting adult content. This is important. Do not post anything overly violent, sexual, or otherwise disturbing. We want to make Guardian's Haven a safe and friendly community, so please respect that. I suddenly really want to paint hacker on my jacket. Well, you want to learn how to use the terminal? You ready to be a hacker, Alex? You know it! Fuck yeah. I just happen to have some free time in my schedule, so I felt it would be a good time to open up requests once again. These fill up quickly, so it's a first come, first served basis unless I say otherwise. Okay, so like, just try and open up GemWriter real quick. Just open up the terminal and type this in. Got it working over there? Sweet chicken fried Christ, I've created life! I've only ever used the graphic part of the OS, so this is new to me. Yeah, it's great for when you can't get to the UI. Could you draw Hotaru in that one orange sweater she wore in the Robot Attack Demon episode? I really like the way she looked in that one. Beep boop, request processed. I'll get started on that picture shortly. Never underestimate me, Hacker Master Laguna. You're just so powerful doing this shit, you know? It's just all like, I'm in control of everything, and stuff, and fucking hell, fuck. I'll let you know as soon as I find other info. This is really cool. I appreciate it. This is useful. Yeah, exactly. Hey, if request is still open, could you draw my fursona? I'll PM you with a reference and some details. What are you talking about? What on earth is a fursona? Cassandra fucking turned me down again. Can you believe that? How many times have I tried to get her to talk to me? Girls never give me any damn respect. Respect? You know, hacking is the wave of the future of the 21st century. Anyway, time for this hacker to pass out. Peace out, kid. Offline. It's just like an animal character I made to represent myself. Is that a problem or something? It's really weird. Why would you want to do that? Don't be mean to her like that. Don't be mean to her like that, Aureus. Let her make what she wants. Besides, I think her character is very cute. I agree with Cuddle Guardian, Aureus. Please do not make fun of others for making art. That's not why any of us are here. I mean, I spend so much time trying to ask these girls out, but they keep turning me down. They just spend all their time being gossipy bitches. They owe me at least a date, right? I mean, that sucks for you, but don't you think about what she's feeling? I mean, I support you and stuff, but don't you think she might not like people talking about her like that? Whoa, what happened in this thread? I just came in looking to see if you could draw Hotaru hanging out with Zoralis from Battle Cyber Creatures, but then forum drama happened. Well, I've got one. Could you draw what you think of when you think of my username? I'm kind of curious what you come up with. Evil Chicken 777. How would you know what girls are like? See, this is what I'm talking about when I say you're going soft. Let me tell you what girls really want to see. At least not the broke ones like Cassandra. My dad says girls want to have a strong guy with them. Yo, Bunny, you should totally draw a follow-up to that one you drew of Hikari beating the shit out of Baseball Demon with the Dimensional Wand. That was so sick. Someone to take charge of him. Show him who's in control. Beep boop system overload. That's all I'm going to be doing for now. That's more than enough. Thank you everyone for sharing your ideas. That's why all the tough guys get girls, you know? But I don't know why it's not working for me. They don't know a good guy when they see one. Andy, shut up. I know you know better than this. You're just angry right now. Think about it. Do you really mean what you said about Cassandra? She's a person, Andy, not a trophy. alright. I'm just mad and stuff, so I took it out on her. I didn't mean it, I swear. Weird. Still don't like girls like her, but I won't do it again, for real. I know I don't post here all that often, but I thought I could post some more art that I've been working on. I'm working really hard to get better at drawing. I want to be able to prove I can make some good fan art. And this is Sam. Anyway, here's my latest drawing. Hes Me critique appreciated. I think you've got a little issue with that image upload there, Sam. How about you give that another go? Doing anything fun tonight, man? Just talking to friends, I guess. Hello there, Alex. I was hoping you would be online. I don't know why I gave her such a mean voice there. Would you mind if I asked about your opinion on something? If it's about adding a banner image to PG fans, then yes, absolutely add one. I really hope you find something better to do than just that. Don't want to see you stay some nobody at school, too. If you say so. Shoot, I forgot uploading works differently here than on Guardian Force forums. Give me just a bit to figure this out and maybe I won't screw it up twice in a row. Finally got it. For some reason, though, I lost all the color in the image. So just imagine that her skirt is blue because I said so and I really like the way it looks. Okay, thanks, bye. I've just been playing some games tonight. Remember when we stayed up all night messing around playing Crime Busters on my dad's computer? I'm ordained by God to destroy every last damn trash can and fence in the town. Schlubs of Mega Cop will continue as Reign of Terror someday. Fuck, what a ride that was. Yeah, okay, that was pretty fun. Wait, is there something wrong with the banner image? Well, there kinda isn't one? Oh dear, the banner image doesn't work on your end? I should let you borrow Combat Carnage sometime. Now there's a game. Any game where you can disembowel a space mutant with a dragon of chainsaws is fucking rad by me. Oh shit, my mom's calling. BRB. No way. Curse this finicky server transfer. I appreciate letting me know about this, though. I will deal with this later, but back to the main question. You see, I am working on a final piece for my art project assignment. However, I can't decide what to draw for the piece. I want to draw someone or something from PGLF, but I can't decide whom. Would you happen to have any recommendations? Moriko. So many layers. Goodness, I think you might possibly like Moriko. There's the uwu! Gentlemen, we've achieved uwu! The hottest tips, tricks, and cheats for all the newest games on the Game Helpers, now featuring Mystic Quest 7, Daddy Konga's Raceway, Cubeboard 2. Fascinating. I did like the way the animators drew her in your casual dress in episode 7. I suppose this will suffice then. Thank you for the advice. I'll be sure to show you the drawing after it has been graded. Oh gosh, yes, for good fan art sustains my flesh prison. Hey, I've been thinking about doing some of my own fan art. That's delightful to hear. Do you have any idea of what you want to make? You all know the drill. It's time to let loose that critique spirit and rate some SIGs. Only rate the one for the poster immediately above you so that things don't get confusing. Ready, set, go. Coming at you through the information superhighway. It's delightful to hear. Do you have any idea of what you want to make? I am aware that you mainly do fanfiction, so it's nice to see you branch out. A lot of art on PG Fans has been inspiring me lately, so stuff like that, I guess. But the problem is I'm just worried that I won't be good and everyone will just laugh at it, so I don't know if I should try this for silly fan art. Besides, I totes suck at this stuff, lol. Evil chicken, you're super rad, and your avatar takes up virtual space on my screen, so it's basically 11 out of 10, A- good. PM me to add on Mnet if you want to chat and stuff. 410, I don't know if I want to add you. Mnet, what am I supposed to do then? Alex, I need you to listen to me carefully now. Draw it anyway. Just draw for the fun of it. Heavens part and seas tremble beneath me. 7 out of 10, elegant prose, which I did not expect to find in a form signature. Drifting through the universe looking for another friendly soul. 6 out of 10, ooh, look at Mr. Fancy Pants here. Oh no. 9 out of 10. Oh yes. And while you're at it, don't be so hard on yourself. That's not healthy. I don't know, are you sure? I still feel kind of weird about it. Resident Kitty Girl, give me fish. Besties with Cuddle Guardian. 8 out of 10. You go be the kitty girl you want to see in the world. Aw, you're too kind, and you've got a pretty super sig yourself there too. A++. Email self to give you a digital hug. 8 out of 10. Insert witty signature here. 403 is signature. Server could not respond to post. 2 out of 5. 5 out of 7. Positively, and if you feel bad about it, feel free to show me your art before you post it. If there's anyone whose opinion you can trust on this matter, it's the girl who lives and breathes art. Maybe, but I think I'll finish my fanfic before anything else. My friend got me the new Intempo album when she went to the mall yesterday, and she's the sweetest. Has anyone else picked it up? I can totally picture Sunset being a good ending theme for BGLF. Good point. It's best to finish projects that you start instead of letting them pile up, said the hypocrite. Perhaps you could try and set a word count goal for your fanfic. Try to get to a certain word count by tomorrow. Let's see, you have 1,182 words right now. How about you try and bring that up to an even 1,500 by tomorrow? It's not a bad idea. Go ahead and give it a shot, and then I'll check in tomorrow. I believe in you. Now then. Open that word processor and make some magic, Alex. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot, Jenny. Now then. Obviously, we have full control of the word processor. We actually are typing things. And the game is only really gonna check word count. So, I mean, really, if you wanted to, you could just write sausage slaps 400 times, right? And then you would fulfill this sub-quest, as it were. I didn't go to college for writing for nothing. That's the spirit, I'm proud of you. Speaking of fanworks, your art is like so good, oh my gosh. Let's fucking do it. Haha, I'm glad you think so. It's nice to see someone who appreciates it. I certainly wish all my professors felt the same. Wait, how the heck do they not? Oops. At times you start to wonder if you have what it takes, and once that seed of doubt is in your mind, it's very difficult to remove. Well, like, of course you have what it takes. You seem to have stuff figured out, and you're an adult. What's the teacher's name? Just homeroom teacher. Well, thank you for your kind thoughts at least. Maybe you are right. Anyway, back to business. Oh wait, before I forget, wanted to get your opinion on something. So I really want to go to the PGLF movie, but my dad's being a jerk about it and said no. Do you have any ideas on how to do that? How it is? Do you have any ideas how to deal with that? Obviously, Jenny is responsible and wouldn't condone going behind his back. So she's gonna try the obvious thing, which is just talk to him, lol. Is it not possible to just speak to him plainly about this? I personally don't see any reason why he wouldn't let his daughter go see a movie like this. It's complicated. I can't really talk to him about this stuff. He's not exactly a flexible guy. Do we have a gender for the teacher? I don't think so. I'll just go with they. I see. Is the theater within walking distance? Wait, you actually think I should just sneak out? What? No, I still agree you have to confront him about this. Stop scrolling back up. No. The class is not important. I merely mean that if you went there yourself, it would be a less major proposition. If you need help talking to your father, I would be willing to assist you. Perhaps I could stay on the chat while you speak to him? I don't know if that would work. In that case, I'm not sure how to respond. So let me know if there's any means by which I can help. Thank you, Jenny. Hugs. Wait, was this in the first person? No, it wasn't. I just switched the point of view. Whoopsie. I went to school. Fixed. Anyway, speaking of PGLF, some PG Fans members posted more fan art today. I saw that cool one Laguna posted. Did you catch it yet too? Indeed I have. Laguna sure is coming along with developing a unique style. Yeah, I'm super glad that he's making cool stuff. You meant she, right? Laguna is a girl. Wait, what? She is? Yes, but the misunderstanding is understandable, since neither her username nor avatar specifies so. She actually asked me to change her username to do so recently. So now I'm trying to figure out how to do that in the forum software. Wait, why wouldn't she have made it that way in the first place? Laguna's situation was different when she first chose her username. Like, what do you mean? So especially given when this takes place and the novelty of the internet, there were a lot of people who would come to realize they're trans who literally didn't think it was a possibility. Like, it wasn't a thing that could happen. Such as the... How do I put this? Well, what would be the best way to say this? Yeah, help me out here, Jenny. She told me that this is okay to tell other forum members at my own discretion if it were to come up, so... Laguna is trans. She figured things out shortly after joining PG Fans. You know what? Maybe Jenny will explain it better than I could. Transgender. Everyone thought she was a boy, but she realized that she was a girl. Oh. Oh. Oh! That's a thing? You don't have a problem with that, right? Oh, no, I hope I didn't make a mistake in telling you. What? No, not at all, no. I'm super happy for her, and she did a great job, and I'm amazed she did it. And I don't even know that was the thing you could, do. What? She could just, go do that. She did it, and I'm really proud of her. Wow, I just have a lot of questions. What do I even do now? I just want some help. Alexandra, are you feeling alright? So, I think once I click this, right, it's going to take me into the next scene. And also, oh boy. That's not Alexander. That's Alexandra. Let's hit that 1,500 words, yeah? The sound effects got louder when it's John time. Okay, where do I take this? It would help. It would probably help if the show were real and I had seen it. They're in Japanese classes. This specifically takes place in Sapporo. So they don't actually leave the classroom to go to different rooms. Rather, they stay and teachers rotate. The teachers change. That's the way it works in Japanese public school. Got to get that right. Also, how homeroom is actually a class in Japan. It's sort of a current events kind of class, as opposed to just a waiting room for, uh, you know, proper classes to start. Just a holding pen where they have kids do the Pledge of Allegiance, pretty much. America. Ooh. So they're still there, and everyone else is there. So they're going to want to keep things clandestine. Writing a fanfic is not exactly thrilling stream content, and I am actually trying. I'm also kind of trying to keep it in Alex's voice, which I mean, that might be totally hopeless. She wouldn't say qualitative, right? An answer like that. Sorry, Dad. You you can't abuse me yet. I have to hit 1,500 words. It's NaNoWriMo. Like 60 more words, and you can mentally scar me. You can give me PTSD, alright? Until then, just back off. Bam. can I actually share it? Well, whatever. It's saved. Alright, let's get to the sad part. You're still not listening. Alexander, you have been very quiet lately. Why won't you talk to me anymore? You never spend any time with me, son. You're always wasting your life on that internet. And I really like it, though. That doesn't matter, Alexander. And shame on you for talking back to your father. Why do you hate me like that? I've been through a lot in my life, and you only repay me with disrespect. You're just like your mother, Alexander. You never listen, even when I try and help you. And I know that you'll also run off like a fool and never appreciate you had the best life you could ask for here. You'll abandon your dear father that you've put through so much pain. And you'll leave me here to rot like she did. She didn't listen, but you still might. If you change, then I'll forgive you, because I love you. I want you to succeed, even if you don't. I just wish that you'd come to your senses and start taking these tutoring sessions seriously. And please, I need a break sometimes. All you need to do is to take after me and be a success in your work. Message null. And if you can manage to do that, you won't have to worry about anything else in life. You'll be able to settle down with a respectable girl and have a comfortable life unlike your peers. Just make sure you know what you're getting into when you do take on a woman. Don't marry a cheating wench who will stab you in the back after just over a decade. Don't fall for women's traps. They only want to hurt you and deceive you and twist the knife. If you don't ever trust her, then she can't hurt you as much and you can keep your guard up. And I apologize. That was an uncalled for tangent. Yeah, I'm trying to do the slow menacing voice. Come on. Regardless, you must understand that these studies are the right path for you. I am older and wiser, and I can guide you where you need to be. Why won't you trust me on this, son? I do a lot of extracurricular things. Message null. Chemistry is a reliable field, and you will make good money in it. Furthermore, stop staying on the internet for so long. It's not as if you need it. You may talk to me whenever you like. The internet is making you too soft. It's my job to teach you how to be a man, and this is getting in the way. I tried to be a good father and guide you. Why won't you let me be one? I just want to yank you away from that dead screen and teach you how to function in the real world. Real world? Oh, perfect. Just perfect. You're doing it again. Just look at yourself. Screw you, work sucks. Not even my son respects me. I'm so lonely and you don't listen at all. I've been through a lot lately, Alexander. The least you can do is bear with me. I'm sorry, Dad. I need to adjust to your plans better. Just listen to me for once. I can fix you, Alexander. A good place to start would be to take my advice about how you present yourself. Stop putting your hands on your hips. Speak up. And for God's sake, let me give you a respectable haircut. Are you paying attention? Yes, Father. This goes for your online presentation, too. I looked at your computer, and you still haven't changed your avatar to something appropriate. Change that ASAP. You're a young man, and it's time you acted like one. Moreover, I know you talk to strangers online, son. Needless to say, I do not approve. Stop this immediately. If you don't, I will have to take more drastic measures to make sure you're acting properly on the computer. There are a lot of strangers on the internet. You can't trust any of them, okay? It's only fair I warned you first. You are on the ice after skipping tutoring. Just to shape up now. Alexandra, are you feeling alright? God, I can't believe I let this happen. Stupid Jenny. Telling her secret to someone I just started talking to yesterday. I just wanted to make sure she was safe. You have to promise that you won't hound her about this. Ah, right. I would never do that, I promise. I'll believe it when I see it. You're on thin ice. You two are already chatting at least, right? A few times, but she's not online right now. That makes me feel a bit better, but I am still concerned. Just please do not harass her about this. The poor girl puts up with enough as it is. Jenny, I'm really happy and stuff, and I just want to talk to her. I promise I won't push her or anything. Behave yourself. I'm keeping an eye on you. If I hear one word about you giving her grief, you will be banned on the spot. Understand? Yeah, gosh, of course. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Don't be thankful. Be careful. Good luck, Alex. I'm gonna log off now, but can we still talk tomorrow? Okay. I'm gonna write down how to do what Laguna taught. So then to open up other things, unless otherwise impossible. Okay, but it understood what I was doing. Because, yeah, it's probably gonna get taken from you at some point. Can I... Can't, like, move it over to documents. Well, I'm gonna stop there. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about, a lot to think about. Where Alex thought she had someone wholly on her side with Jenny, she reacted poorly, and now Jenny is taking defensive measures against Alex for Laguna's sake, right? So this is a turning point in the story where things are getting worse after things got better for a little bit. Things are not necessarily getting worse, but getting more dangerous. With the whole, you're on thin ice. I'll ban you if you screw up. Where Alex thought she had a safe haven, she has to walk on eggshells, just in a different way. There's definitely a lot to think about in regards to a review. But so far, it's already been really strong. The voice really comes through, with at times the chat messages coming through really quickly, other times there being a long delay. The gaslighting that happens in the chats with John, where your message changes from what you'd said, sometimes right away, sometimes, you scroll up and see, oh, that's different. Actually, I'll have to wait until the next time there's a John chat, but I should look at how Alex forms her sentences when talking to different people. Like, generally, she doesn't use periods. Jenny does, right? Yeah, she does. Jenny puts periods on the ends of her sentences and types, correctly. All the way through. She types very properly. Alex will use periods for emphasis, and does use question marks and exclamation marks. Obviously, when Alex gets flustered, she starts miscapitalizing things, misspelling things, or fat fingering. Alex also just does this in general. He seems to type very quickly and makes mistakes as a result. He does things like leaving off G's and ing words. So there's a lot of character just in how the characters type. Like, does Samuel have the same thing where they leave off the G of ing words? Let's look. Getting kind of late. Drawing crap. So they don't. They use the full G, whereas Andy does not. Let's see if I can find another example. Something better. Yeah, consistently, at least somewhat consistently, leaves off the G. So there's some voice there of this. I mean, I left off G's when I texted for a long time. Well, when I texted. But when I would chat on forums and such, I often did. Not anymore. Andy does sometimes use periods, but not always. What about Laguna? Fair number of emoticons. The letter U. A lot of swearing. Uses the G. Doing these things in writing helps subtly convey what a character is like, what their personality is like, without saying it. And that's really good writing. And it's one of the strengths of using a format where characters are typing, because if you just wrote it like that for dialogue, it might seem hacky. But because people do type like that, especially in the period that this takes place, you have this really easy outlet for characters' personality through writing style. That's a really strong thing to have access to, and this makes use of it well. There's obviously a heavy conflict going on, not just with Alex and her dad, but Alex and herself sort of literally just learned what being trans is, and so is suddenly, very quickly going through all these realizations in her head, like, oh shit, that's me, and recontextualizing a big part of her life around that. Oh goodness, I'm yawning. I'm gonna pick this up again later. Next time, I think I'm gonna go back to Parallax and then back to this until I finish them both. But this has been good so far. This has been a strong game. So, that's it for today. Had a good time. Glad I sorted out the technical issues. And I'm itching for more of this game.